32 seconds. That's probably it.
What rolls downstairs from owner and bears rolls over your neighbor's dog? What's great for a snack? It fits on your back. It's long, long, long. It's long, long. It's big, it's heavy, it's wood. It's long, long. It's better than that. It's good. Everyone wants a log. You're gonna love it long. How long gets your log? Everyone needs a log.
Log from Blammo.
Blammo.
Blammo, yeah, Blammo. Usually, I get really, really, really loud.
Yes, you do.
I know. It's scary. Now I'm being told, get up on your mic, Ted. You're going to need to be right up on your mic, Ted.
So you have to kind of be like me.
I don't want to have to swallow my mic.
Well, I kind of
Would be
have
the first
to do
thing you
that.
swallow of the day.
Yeah, my mouth's not that
If
big.
it fits.
This is the Crack Skull Podcast Whiskey Review for the week. That's Tony. Deep Throat, and over here is Ted. And I'm Corey.
We're just going to call him Deep Throat from now on. Or Long John.
It's been a fucking week.
He's going balls deep, son.
Fuck me. I don't even know what we're tasting.
Gobber 3000.
We're going to do a watershed. I know that much. I just
Okay.
don't know which watershed we're going to do yet. Do we want to go low-proof watershed or high-proof watershed?
There's a difference?
I mean, yes.
By what? 1?
By 3%.
Okay, so I don't know which one's which.
I think the
kinda
one on
lost.
the right is the caramel.
Okay, we're gonna do this one.
Okay, I believe that's Plum.
Yeah.
Plum Crazy.
Yay.
Whatever, man. We're going for it.
This is the plum.
You guys can tell we're not organized yet today.
Yeah.
No, we're not organized at all yet today.
This one, I'm gonna tell you right out of the rip what it's gonna tell you. It's gonna be similar to a brandy, Scotch, or a tawny port, and we're gonna get plum and raisin out of it. That's literally it, and it's 128.2.
That's what he says.
No shit.
That's what it says. I looked it up before he could even. He had it out of his mouth before you even get down to the listing for it. So
You're like, oh shit, fuck. He's actually got this one down pat. Okay.
He did his homework finally.
Well, here's the funny thing. I was telling Tony when I got here, I did a little sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Guess who forgot to print that shit off last night? So when I go into work Monday, I'm going to be like, get over to the printer. Throw that fucker away. Tony's pouring himself because, you know.
Tony went a little hard in the paint last night, so.
A little?
A little.
A little.
Because who is he hanging out with?
Alan! The Diggy Holdworth.
Digga.
Who couldn't come up for the show even though he was invited.
Tony, or Corey, you want more?
Nah, that's good right now. If it's high proof, I don't
Yeah,
care
it's
much.
like I said, 128.2. Yeah.
I have a bad experience with
shit.
plums,
I'm
nectarines.
going to tell you, it smells like
It smells bad?
It smells like nail polish remover.
That's 128 for you.
Yeah, it kind of does. But
what do we expect at this point? We're treading.
He put it in his beard.
There you go, it's beard oil. I mean, we're treading into danger
I'm
close
getting more
territory.
plum by doing that. Trying to warm up the volatility, get rid of some of the
This is going to be definitely volatile.
Shit.
alcohol burn.
128.2 proof.
Yeah. Well, go back.
This will be the highest proof bottle we've had on this show.
That's kind of the fun part about this is we're treading into new territory on the proof.
Thank God he didn't bring stone fruit. That's one of these that's on here.
Well, the other bottle is 131.1.
God damn it. Good thing Mandy cooked for us. So it'd be fucking hammered dog shit here after a while.
and
Us being hammered dog shit? Never.
these literally just came out August 28th.
Okay.
They just dropped these.
Yeah, it's like last week.
And basically everybody is out of them. Like, these sold fast. Okay, I've let mine breathe and it doesn't smell too bad. I'm not getting as much of the astringent off of it. I can definitely get that raisin and plum.
Yeah.
Get too deep in there, and there's a soda pop burn. I
I
clearly
didn't really get a lot of the soda popper.
Not so much.
Wait. Hey, how you doing?
Oh, he hasn't done this in a while.
How's your ma?
I'm not really getting
How's
the
your
burn
da?
No.
on the nose.
A little bit. but
Yeah,
not-
a little
not
bit.
lot.
Like, not as bad as some of the other ones that we've done.
Right.
And even some of those that were like 90 proof, where you're like, I think I just burned my nostrils off.
Yeah.
Sláinte. Oh, that doesn't drink like a 128.
No.
That's, well, hold on.
I'm getting it on the back
it's a
end.
low late. It's a late slow burn, but it's not a bad. It's not a long burn. It's very quick. Like it hit the back.
I'm getting it about mid
I got it right here.
mid to rear back into the tongue.
Yeah, I'm starting to get it like right at the tonsil.
Really not so much any chest burn.
No, like it once it hit like right here, it went away.
Right.
Like it's hanging around kind of like right around my tonsils at the
Yeah,
moment.
I'm only getting it.
Yeah, and
right
it goes
here.
away really quick.
No, it's still there.
Oh, see,
Right.
well, you also have a heartburn problem.
Yeah.
So that's
Did you take your meds today?
yeah, you definitely better. Yup, this is gonna be a bad day for Tony. It's gonna be a bad day for Tony.
Oh.
Tony, Tony, do you have your meds with you, Tony?
Nope.
Fuck. Well, there's the fuck explanation.
Yeah, no shit.
Tony, I'm sorry. I really am this time.
I have chewable Pepto out.
All
my
right,
truck.
perfect.
Yeah, good.
All right, yeah.
But there's a little bit of burn.
Yeah.
It just creeped up on me. Just a little bit, like right
Yep.
here.
I
Yeah,
am
that's
not
about
getting
right.
any plum on the flavor.
No.
I got.
I am getting a little bit of the raisin.
I think the raisin's overpowering the plum a little bit. I can smell the plum.
I can smell a plum. Yeah.
Right, I can
Yeah.
smell the plum, but I can't taste
I'm
the
not
plum
getting any
very
of it.
much. Like it's there, but not as much as the raisin is. But that
Well,
raisin,
plum is very subtle too as a flavor.
yeah, that raisin though is really good. And this is barrel number what? 18-0318 from Watershed. So this is a one barrel and one barrel only. This was not, they didn't have 3 or 4 barrels that tasted this way. This was one barrel that tasted this way. So
Not sure how I feel about this.
it's different. Well, and I kind of go to this. You've said, well, I don't hear good things about Watershed,
Right.
but yet
I don't think it was water. I think it was still water.
I think I
think
still
that's
right.
what- yeah,
still right. I think you've always been thinking still right because this is
not
good.
bad.
This is pretty fucking
It's not
good.
bad.
No,
And they just got bought, so they're going to be in 50 states and 10 countries. So they just got bought by Marussia, which is a company based out of New Jersey, and they are going to be expanding quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And these guys are right here in Columbus, or right in Columbus.
yeah, they distill, age, all of it.
Yes, yeah, they do everything on site there. They're kind of like High Bank,
Okay.
where High Bank does everything on site, and they've got a restaurant attached. They kind of went with the, as Tony would put it, the gastropub kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which is actually a fairly accurate term.
Well,
But yeah.
gastro's food.
Well, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I just don't. Gastropub to me just feels wrong because it is. They are a distillery with a restaurant.
Right.
That's kind of my thing on that. I'm only one sip into.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Yeah, I've had the one sip.
I'm about 2 or 3 steps into it now. I'm just like, it's
It's
not.
kind of real creamy.
It's nothing that I would be like, ooh, I want to go. Like when you said these would come out, I'm like, eh. That's kind of how I feel about this now. I was like, eh.
It's. I'm there. Like I get that. I get that sentiment.
Right.
I just.
You
I
guys
think.
hear Michael Myers too?
They're watching
Yeah,
TV in the
I was
other
just say
room.
yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Which that well, I've got something to talk about later on. So, speaking of Mike Myers, yeah, I don't know. So when these came out, much like the Maker's release, I said, okay, I don't want to miss out, and it's not a fear of missing out. It
Right.
was I want to try this,
Right.
Yeah,
Because
it is definitely
this
worth
is
trying.
this is a one and done at this point.
Right.
Now next year, next season, they come out with other barrels that they've already got sitting and waiting, and they go, "Here's our winter release." This and oh yeah, well I mean look at the legs on this too.
It has decent legs.
She's got great fucking legs.
The
That is definitely oily.
Yeah.
Which, like I
but,
said,
but it's not sitting on the tongue.
No,
oily.
it goes away real quick.
It is very.
it's very creamy on the
light.
It's very creamy on the intake, and then it just kind of
Gone.
yeah. Yeah, exactly. Kind of like when Corey spits, whiskey across the bar that's 115 proof.
Let's watch that episode the other day.
Just my reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, no.
And I'm only 2 sips in, so.
Yeah, I'm finding it really hard to give this
Like I want
a rating.
Yeah.
I because there's aspects of it that I enjoy. Others, I'm like,
Yeah. I could not drink this again and be happy. Like
if it's there, yeah,
I think
I'll
I know
drink
where
it.
I'm at.
Go for it, because I don't know where I'm at.
I'm at about 2.5.
That's fair. I think that's kind of where I was at. 2.5.
This is definitely a try it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to throw it at 3. I don't want to.
I don't think I could buy a bottle of this and be happy that I made the purchase.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm happy that I made the purchase for the simple fact of it gives us the opportunity to try something from a local distillery,
Right.
and that is a way high proof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
I mean, because you've got a 127,
Right.
and I mean, we're just up here at this point.
Right.
This is they started this with what, a 4-year-old bourbon?
Yeah, I think this is a 4.
So
These should all be 4s. 4 to
If-
6.
if that's the basis of their 4-year bourbon, that's going to be delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, let that age a little bit more.
and like I've said, these are going to be like I said, actually very limited. Yeah, you get your pen too, by the way.
Solid, thank you.
I brought Tony his too.
I just saw it sitting over
Yeah.
there. I was like, "Where? Oh, fuck! There it is." Okay.
Yep, I put yours right on your notebook.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, sir. I really wanted the honey
So-
pot, but
Yeah, I looked in.
I know you can't find like the
Nope.
there's an 8th bottle for this series.
Okay.
It's called Casper.
And poof, gone.
It was gone within
bet
the
it was.
first day.
I bet it was.
From the bottle store and so one of the things that Tony and I noticed was this. They did not send all of the bottles to each store that these were at.
Right.
My Giant Eagle only got Plum Crazy, 2 cases.
Yeah,
He went to a Kroger's that only had caramel.
Gotcha.
The stores that did get everything were the stores that the owners were doing signings at. So they were doing signings this week.
Oh, okay.
Bottle signings. And one of the Giant Eagles, got all of them, but they may have only gotten a case of each. And that was it. When that case of each was gone, they didn't have any more.
Damn.
So they did something
Very
really
limited run.
They did something really smart too. You could go to the bottle store at the distillery and purchase what they had, which they were selling out fast there. Excuse me. High proof coming back. Whew. Or you went onto OHLQ and you looked and you saw, okay, this Giant Eagle has, this Kroger's has, and you go there and then you find out they
they're
only
gone.
had
It's got-
Malted
you go.
Heaven.
There you go.
Yeah. Or you got in there and they were like, no, we didn't even get that one. We had it. It's gone.
It smells very nice.
It does.
It
It smells
smells nice.
delicious.
It smells very nice.
It doesn't
The
burn.
taste does not match the smell.
No.
No, you definitely get more raisin out of this, which is where I think they get that statement of kind of like a brandy. Because I definitely feel like this is definitely like a brandy.
Gotcha.
A very, very high proof brand.
Oh, yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Did you rate it yet?
No, I'm.
He's still
I
undecided.
think the general consensus is 2.5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think 2.5 is fair.
Try it.
Definitely try it.
But-
Would I go out of my way to find a bottle? No.
I mean, if they wouldn't have had these, I wouldn't have bought them.
Right.
It's that simple.
Right.
But they had it, and I actually I left Giant Eagle. I bought a different bottle, and then I left, went home, called the bottle shop, and they were like, "Yeah, we don't have it." Like, all right, fine. On my way to work, I stopped back by that Giant Eagle
they had
yesterday,
it.
and I bought one of these because he was just opening up the 2 cases, so they had just got them in.
Damn.
So I was lucky to get it right out of the rip yesterday, and we're talking yesterday afternoon.
Damn.
So I imagine that by this evening, or at the latest Monday, Tuesday, they're gonna be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, I'm not crazy. I mean, the name of is Plum Crazy. I'm not crazy about it,
I'm not stupid.
but I don't hate it.
Yeah.
That's
But there's
it's-
not enough plum.
yeah.
You get it right off rip on the smell, but
Yeah.
you don't get it on the taste.
It's just it's lacking.
I think that's kind of one of the cool things about it, though, is you do get the plum scent, but you get the raisin back. You get the raisin flavor.
Yeah.
And I don't mind it.
No.
I really don't. But
Yeah, it's
like I said, if they wouldn't have had this, I'd have been all right not buying it. But they had it, and for $60,
That was a $60 bottle.
yeah.
oh, I mean,
A one and done barrel.
right.
Okay, I could.
Yeah.
I can see that.
And I mean, they're 6 years like $60.
Mhm.
They're 4 years like $40-$50.
Right.
So I
think
mean,
it's 50.
yeah. So I mean, we're right in that category with them, where this is an Ohio made, this is an Ohio sourced. So I mean, that's fair for a craft bourbon.
It's essentially what it is. It's
Yeah.
craft bourbon.
Yeah, this is a craft bourbon company. These guys are going to be out at the Distillers Guild Whiskey Festival.
Right.
So
Can't wait for that.
I know. So going to be happy going to that. But yeah, I'm at a 2.5.
2.5.
I think we need a DD for that.
You could probably find somebody to do DD for us.
Shit. We'll talk about that in a minute. Not during the review. So yeah, I'm at a 2.5.
2.5.
2.5. We're at a 2.5.
All right.
Yep.
Catch y'all on the next one for Tony, Ted, Corey.
Gotcha.
Peace.
Okay, bye-bye.